Uh, well, the captivity against my will and the lack of food might suck, but I could get really used to sleeping 18 hours a day. Ugh. Okay. What's on the agenda for today? Huh? That's stupid! Mask wearing! Son of a bit! Wait a minute. I don't have a girlfriend. Huh. Well, still, all my stuff! Hey, my old DVD player. How did I miss that? Oh my. Yes! This almost makes up for the fact he stole all my stuff and sold it for eBay. Yeah, okay, that was kind of a bring down, but still, this is pretty exciting. Okay, quick question. Since when have crossovers in the horror movie genre ever been that effective, I should say? Well, yes, there was the Alien vs. Predator, if you would consider that a horror movie. It's kind of on the border there. But as far as crossovers go, Freddy vs. Jason is just, it's out there. It's like the most common, everyone knows of it. It only came out a few years ago, but it's already extremely popular. Mostly because it took a while to get out. In fact, most of people don't know this, but the original idea of Freddy vs. Jason was proposed in 1993 when Jason Goes to Hell came out. When the ending scene, you see Jason mask lying on the ground and Freddy's claw coming up and dragging it back down. That pretty much told the viewers there was going to be a Freddy vs. Jason crossover. Little did we know, we would have to sit through 10 years and one very odd Jason movie where he gets shot into space before we would get to Freddy vs. Jason. But when it got here, damn. I mean, wow. I mean, at least they gave us our, money back in terms of timing. I mean, we had to wait 10 years for this, and did it blow us out of the water? No, not really. I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't substantial or anything. I mean, it wouldn't deserve a place in the Movie Hall of Fame, but Movie Hall of Fame. But anyway, it did shock us. Brought us back to that original horror slasher film, because in 2004 that was pretty much lost. I mean, a slasher film hasn't been out for a while since then. I mean, we were all into Saw by then and all that jazz and Wrong Turns, so it's good to get back to basics in terms of 80s slasher films. They didn't change anything, and I appreciated that. They had real knowledge and continuity for the originals. I mean, they had to look back at the two movies where Freddy died and where Jason died, respectively, and figure out how they're going to get back. Well, they did, and they took it, and they did it perfect. Both characters are in hell as of the ending of the last few movies, and Freddy's dead, and Jason Goes to Hell. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Anyway, they die, they're in hell. Freddy uses his powers to bring Jason back. I'm not sure, that's the only plot hole, how he got back. And the other plot hole is why was Jason just lying on the forest floor. But other than that, they patched it up pretty good. And they just go on a killing spree. And as a Friday the 13th fan that likes Nightmare on Elm Street was good too, but Friday the 13th was better in my opinion. Jason gets like 13 kills. Freddy's only stuck with one. He kills one kid in the movie. Yeah, you see him killing you kind of see him killing a little girl, but they don't really show him killing her. So only one kill in the entire movie. Yeah, Jason's awesome. Most of the movies done the typical slasher movie genre. Fashion where Jason goes around and kills people. Common stuff. But this time, it's good to see it modernized now. It's in 2004, so things are more modernized than before. You got better picture quality and all that simple stuff. And, but it also did a very good job of the climax fight, which lasts, I think it's at least half an hour. It depends where you start the fight, because if you want to start the fight just when Jason's fighting Freddy, in the real, because they fight in their different worlds. I mean, you get to see a dream world fight between Jason and Freddy, and then you get to see a real world fight, which is the actual final battle between Jason and Freddy. I gotta admit one thing though. They always come up, in every Nightmare on Elm Street movie, they always come up with the assumption that we can just drag Freddy out of the dream world, and then he'll be vulnerable, and then when we kill him, he'll be gone for good. Yeah, that's fun the first time in the first movie, but then it was repeated again and again and again and again. Bringing him into the world doesn't do jack nothing. Okay? He's still alive, alright? You can kill him in the real world. You can kill him in the dream world. He still comes back in the next movie. So, in the end, it just depends what the directors have in mind for the next sequel, or if they want to have a sequel, or if they don't. Or if they want to make more money. It's pretty much decided by that. Not why Jason's dead. Doesn't matter what they do to Jason. I mean, in the end of Part 8, he got melted by toxic waste in New York. Not going to go into that. But anyway, he still came back to the next movie. Why? Because producers want money. That's basically the gist. Either they rewrite the ending so it's not apparent what happened in the last sequel, or they just came up with some weird loophole that, well, he wasn't there. That was fake or something. Watch Halloween Resurrection. Watch that one. It pretty much shows how they can rewrite the ending of a previous movie to suit their needs. But we're not here to talk about that. Freddy vs. Jason, for crossover's sake, it's a great movie. Go out and see it. You know, it was pretty awesome. I know I use the word awesome a lot, but that's my favorite word in terms of adjectives describing a good movie. Go out and watch it. And as for sequels for it, I don't think there's going to be one, because a lot of people threw like, let's throw Michael Myers in there. And he's like, no, let's not. Let's just please keep it the same. I mean, we already had a Friday the 13th remake, a Halloween remake, and a Nightmare on Elm Street remake coming up. So let's just leave it at that, and then please, I hope after all this remake stuff's over with, we can just set the characters down forever, and we can just leave them in the Monster Hall of Fame or whatever, if there's such a thing like that. Let's just keep them the way they were, in memoriam. So, yeah. Okay, well, if anyone out there has like $1,000 to donate so I can buy all my stuff back, that'd be perfect. Also, if anyone knows how to lockpick, that would also be a very grateful knowledge tool to use right now. And, yeah. Jackass!